Enrique Morones, James Insulaco, David Reiber, and Richard Griswold sharing time, followed by Phil Hart.
Honorable City Council President, Mayor, and Chief, who I gave letters to earlier, I also have letters for yourselves. Today, we gather as a community to once again, as we did several years ago, to say no to the statue of Pete Wilson in downtown San Diego. You will tell us that it's on private land, but it's in a very public space. We need to be loud and say basta. Proposition 187, and yes, Councilman Medaffer, there have been deaths, 4,500 of them on the border. Hate television and radio, Roger, Roberts, Lou Dobbs, and O'Reilly. The Minutemen, vigilantes, raids on our families, and now they want to put up a statue of Pete Wilson, father of the pro-racist movement. Enough, basta. We have seen the rise of vigilante and hate in our community the last few years. Raids in communities, which Councilman Peters is familiar with, tearing down of housing, attacks on peaceful demonstrators by pepper sprayers. Since Jim Chase founded the San Diego Minutemen movement, lawlessness and hate have been tolerated by these KKK-like groups. The ugly face of racism is in our communities. Would the city of San Diego allow a Confederate flag in front of the Malcolm X Library? Would the city of San Diego allow an Adolf Hitler statue in front of a Jewish temple? Then why would a Pete Wilson statue be in the heart of a city which is one-third Latino? Pete Wilson is a persona non grata in our sister city of Tijuana, and a persona non grata to many of us here. On April 9th of 2006, 100,000 San Diegans marched for human rights and humane immigration reform. This past year, we registered record numbers of voters and new citizens, and this is how the city responds. We will not stand down. We will tell the world and future visitors to San Diego that San Diego has gone from America's finest city to America's most racist city. Pete Wilson has attacked the gay community. He has attacked the African American community. He has attacked environmentalists, and he has attacked Latinos. Pete Wilson, to us and to many, represents the worst of the American spirit. You cannot separate what he did as mayor with what he did later in life. Nannygate, the Balboa Park incident, the hate ads, Proposition 209, the attacks on many in our communities, Proposition 187, no to hate and no to racism. Not a Pete Wilson statue in downtown San Diego, not on our watch. There is a big difference between freedom of speech and yelling fire in a crowded movie theater. The great Martin Luther King told us, an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. You can make a difference. You as the city council, you can tell the Horton Walk Foundation not to put up a statue that's going to promote violence and hate to many in our communities. If we had the foresight to know what happened with various cities, with various disturbances, we would have put an end to it. I'm asking peacefully, put an end to it now. No on the Pete Wilson statue. Si se puede.
Phil Hart, followed by Nick Moffett.